In October, against the impressive backdrop of Egypt's rapidly growing new administrative capital, President al-Sisi of Egypt organized a significant peace summit that drew in more than 30 world leaders and leaders of global institutions. Despite the gathering, no resolution was reached to address the escalating tensions in Israel and the Gaza Strip, adding to the existing turmoil in the region. However, this international gathering provided President al-Sisi with an opportunity to highlight one of Africa's most ambitious construction ventures, the development of Egypt's new capital, located just under 50 kilometers from Cairo. This project, renowned for its scale and potential financial risks, could either become a remarkable achievement or lead the nation towards financial instability. This episode of Megalux will delve into these intricacies. Unlock a world of knowledge and entertainment. Subscribe to our channel today and be part of our incredible community. Since its inception in 2016, this city, often simply referred to as the city, embodies President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi's vision since assuming power in 2013. Al-Sisi aims to solidify his legacy through various grand infrastructure projects, including the expansion of the Suez Canal, the construction of significant infrastructure, and most recently, the proposal for the world's largest artificial river. Among these endeavors, the new city stands out as Egypt's most daring and ongoing project. The goal is to alleviate the congestion in Cairo, an overcrowded megacity with a population exceeding 22 million people. The sprawling city continues to receive approximately 2 million new residents each year, putting immense strain on its public services and resulting in chaotic urban development. The iconic pyramids of Giza, situated 15 kilometers south of the capital, are being overshadowed by the construction of new residential areas surrounding the site. In an effort to address this issue, President al-Sisi announced in 2015 the construction of a new capital designed to accommodate nearly 6 million people, located 45 kilometers to the east of this bustling global city. In just 2 years, this yet-to-be-named capital has undergone a profound transformation. A significant portion of this new city has emerged from the desert, with several iconic buildings and infrastructures now occupying the 700 square kilometers allocated for this new capital. It is a vast area, approximately 7 times larger than Paris. Here, there seems to be no limit to extravagance or scale. The site is home to the Church of the Nativity, which was inaugurated in 2019 and is touted as the largest cathedral in the Middle East. The entire project comes with a staggering budget, estimated to range between $52 and $60 billion. Another colossal religious structure is the Al-Ata Al-Alim Mosque, which also claims a record. It is recognized as the largest mosque in the country and one of the largest on the African continent. This new city aspires to have a global presence, taking inspiration from attractive Gulf cities like Dubai. A massive business district is currently in the final stages of development, featuring around 20 skyscrapers. The tallest among them will serve as the emblem of this new modernity, known as the Iconic Tower. This building boasts breathtaking dimensions, with 77 floors spanning a height of over 390 meters. The immense tower is designed not only to accommodate offices, but also residential units and a luxurious hotel. This monolithic structure directly pays homage to the obelisks of ancient Egypt. Overseeing the project, the international consulting firm Share & Partners handled the design, while the Chinese company CSSEC was responsible for the construction. Officially launched in May 2018, the construction of this colossal tower is nearly complete, with an inauguration scheduled for 2024. Once completed, it will become the tallest building in Africa and rank among the top 40 tallest buildings in the world. However, the development of the city also includes investments in cultural amenities, such as a library designed to accommodate approximately 5 million books and a stunning opera house constructed entirely from marble. These facilities are either currently under construction or temporarily closed. Simultaneously, a vast network of road and rail infrastructure is being established to facilitate easy mobility within this newly created desert city. Sports enthusiasts will not be left behind, as there are plans to construct a massive Olympic city within this urban landscape. This expansive sports complex will feature a new stadium with a seating capacity of 880,000 and various sporting facilities. It will also provide housing accommodations for athletes from around the world, essentially forming a self-contained city within the city, known as the Egypt International Olympic City. This emphasis on infrastructure serves a long-term objective: hosting the Olympic and Paralympic Games. Egypt aspires to become the first African nation to host this prestigious event between 2036 and 2040. Lastly, the new capital is designated to house Egypt's governmental institutions, and here too the theme of grandeur prevails. The forthcoming defense headquarters will exemplify this ambition, as it's poised to become the largest military building of its kind globally, surpassing even the renowned Pentagon, which serves a similar function in the United States. On the political front, significant progress is being made as well. An impressive parliament building and around 30 ministries representing various facets of Egypt are in the process of construction within the new administrative capital. Some of these ministry buildings are nearing completion, and employees have already begun working there. This transition has already taken place for certain ministries, like the Ministry of Tourism and Antiquities, which started its operations in the spring. For the time being, many employees are commuting between Cairo and the new administrative capital. According to Chinese state media CGTN, these employees are eligible for financial assistance to cover their travel expenses. Additionally, they may receive financial support in the form of a loan to purchase local housing. It's important to contextualize this information though. While numerous homes have already been constructed, most are priced beyond the means of the majority of Egyptians. In 2021 estimates, the price per square meter in residential complexes starts at a range of 9,000 to 10,000 Egyptian pounds, equivalent to $450 to $500. This is a substantial amount for many people in a country where more than 1 in 3 individuals live below the poverty line. Furthermore, the situation is exacerbated by rampant inflation, with prices increasing by over 30% annually. Given these circumstances, the majority of people are experiencing a decline in their purchasing power. A report from the International Food Policy Research Institute even suggests that 47% of Egyptians have had to reduce their food consumption due to the challenging economic situation. Against this backdrop, it seems improbable that millions of Egyptians will be able to rent or purchase an apartment in this new capital. This is a concerning situation that contradicts one of the project's primary objectives. In its initial plan, the city proposed a functional zoning strategy featuring 21 residential areas, intended to accommodate approximately 6 million residents and alleviate the traffic congestion in Cairo. However, this situation may soon pose difficulties for the authorities. The majority of those who have already acquired property in the new capital are foreigners, and they have no intentions in residing there. As an anonymous source explained to the newspaper Liberation, while some properties are purchased by foreign investors once they are built, international investors have not been forthcoming. During the presentation of the project in 2015, the Egyptian president mentioned the expectation of substantial financial contributions from around the world to complete this vast construction. 3 countries were specifically identified: the United Arab Emirates, Saudi Arabia, and China. However, the actual situation differs from these expectations. In reality, the UAE and Saudi Arabia were more interested in acquiring shares in Egypt's strategic sectors, such as agriculture. Saudi Arabia also has its significant project for a new city or even a new region known as Neom, which we have previously discussed. Neom, this futuristic endeavor, is already demanding a massive financial commitment from the country. According to some experts, its construction is estimated to cost several $100 billion, possibly exceeding $1 trillion. Lastly, China has reneged on some of its commitments. It significantly scaled down its investment share in the new Egyptian capital, directing most of its financial support towards the construction of the business district, including the iconic tower, as we previously discussed. Many Chinese companies and workers are actively engaged in this project. To ensure the financial viability of this massive endeavor, the Egyptian government had to dip into its coffers. These substantial investments have only exacerbated the country's fragile economic situation. They have directly contributed to a substantial increase in Egypt's debt, which now stands at over $160 billion. This colossal amount places the country in a vulnerable position on international markets. Economic experts have doubts about the state's ability to ever repay such a significant sum. For the time being, the new capital is slowly taking shape, though it has not truly come to life. President Al-Sisi remains determined to see this ambitious project through, regardless of the cost. In early October, Egypt's president officially announced his intention to run for a third term in the upcoming presidential elections, and there is little doubt among the country's observers that he will be elected. That concludes today's video. I hope you found it informative and enjoyable. If so, please consider giving it a thumbs up and subscribing to the channel. Thank you for watching and see you soon on Megalux. Goodbye.